Hi everybody, this is the Lion's Love. I haven't done a video in quite some time, but I don't do videos very often. This is my first hair video, not a tutorial, because as you can see, my hair is already done. But I tried something new that I learned here on YouTube, and I definitely wanted to show you guys and share it with you. I usually go and get my hair done by somebody else. I don't wear my own natural hair. In the beginning, I started getting the track glued, but then I discovered the sewing. And so pretty much I've been getting hair sewn in. Sometime last week, I was starting to watch videos of people sewing in their own track. These ladies are very, very talented. Definitely something I couldn't do. I mean, I just don't have the coordination, the patience, the whatever it takes to sew your own hair in. I have, however, glued the hair in myself before. So I was about to make an appointment. One of my good friends usually does my hair. I was about to make an appointment, but then I thought, it's been a while since I've done my own hair, so I wanted to try it myself. So of course, I want to get some ideas from YouTube, and I ended up running across what's called the invisible part. Now, I'm a very big fan of having all of my hair completely covered. Like, that's ideal for me. When I have track sewn in, glued in, usually I have to have a little bit of hair out to cover the track, especially if I have a part or something like that, which I like to usually wear. It's like you have to have your hair out to cover the track. But I ran across a video entitled How to Do an Invisible Part Quickly, and the video is absolutely awesome. It's by Miss Isha 2. Check out her video. She's very, very talented. And also a video by Shakes NY 11433. And Miss Isha was the originator of the video, and then Shakes NY 11433 watched her video and actually did it through the invisible part herself. Now basically, the invisible part is you gel your hair back, you put your hair in a mold, and you layer the track as usual, and then in order to achieve the invisible part, you take a razor and you split the track, and you layer them in a coordination to where it looks like it's your own hair. You know what I mean? So you don't see the track in the part. So I went to the hair store. I bought the hair, the glue, the razors, basically everything that I saw in these videos that I would need. Now, one thing I did do differently, I did not gel my hair back. I didn't use the mold, just simply because, for one, right now I need a relaxer, and I could have gotten a relaxer, but I just didn't feel like it. Like, it was just too much. So of course, when you need a relaxer and you try to gel your hair back, you have thick new growth, and it takes longer to dry, and it doesn't lay down as good when your hair needs to be relaxed versus when it's relaxed and it's nice and straight, and the gel will dry quickly. It's just a whole series of things that could go wrong when you need a perm when you're trying to gel your hair back. So instead of doing that, what I did was I braided my hair myself around in a circle, just as you would if you were sewing the track in. So after I braided my hair around, I then just layered the tracks in between the parts, not putting it on, my actual hair, my actual braid, because of course you don't want the braids to get glued together. You'll have a hard time when you're trying to wash it and comb it out. So I did that, and I was doing great until I got up to the very top, and I realized that the track that I had purchased at the store, the track part was actually very, very thin, and so I wouldn't be able to separate it with the razor. So I did end up having to use about very little of my own hair to cover the track, and it still turned out pretty good. I don't know if you can see. A little bit of my hair, very minimum, because like I said, I do need a relaxer. And so my roots are a little curly right now, and of course the hair is straight. Yeah. But if anybody is watching this, I really think that I could have used the track that I had to do the invisible part, but I was trying, and it just was not turning out like Miss Isha's. It wasn't turning out like Shakes NY 11433's. It was just, you can see the track. You know what I mean? So I wasn't going to walk around like that. So I did end up having to use my hair. But I got a lot of great tips from these ladies, and I just wish that I would be able to follow directions, because I really didn't want to use any of my hair. I used like this much of my hair, very, very little. But like I said, Miss Isha and Shakes NY, they didn't use any of their hair. Like, their hair was completely covered. So I may try it again with a different style. I'm going to watch the videos again and study them a little bit more, so I can get a better understanding. So yeah, that's basically it. So I just want to come to you guys and show you the final look. This is how I wore it to church today. Oh, and also, I didn't get the young lady's name, but I watched the video on layering your track, and I'm going to get her name so she can get credit, because I absolutely learned this from her. She cut her hair with a razor, and when I put this hair in, it was like Diana Ross. Like, it was huge. It was big. I used 1.5 packs, and I used the razor technique, and I was able to layer it and get it just the way that I want it. And I'm really, really happy with the end results. And so I definitely want to give her credit, because I absolutely learned that from her. But after this, I'm going to post some videos of my hair after I braided it up, and one picture of the brand of hair that I used, and then a couple of pictures of the final result. Okay? So that's about it, and I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone enjoyed their Easter. I know this is a little late. This is like 2 weeks after Easter. And just let me know what you guys think, how you think it turned out. I'm really happy with it. I think it's really cute. And please leave suggestions on how I can achieve the invisible part, because obviously I didn't get the concept too much, or maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to study it, but I'm sure you guys are going to have some suggestions for me. So please help me out, because the next time I do it, I absolutely want to leave. I don't want to leave any of my hair out. Okay? So I'm going to post some pictures, and thank you so much for watching.